cities of Eugene and Corvallis. But the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. The Beavers will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oregon's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Early in the season, the Ducks looked vulnerable against teams from the state of Idaho, but nothing makes you feel better than taking little brother behind the woodshed in a get-right game where you had to feel a little bit better about life.
And
turning it on! Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He slings it deep to the left. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moore to the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
So the Oregon State Beavers offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They boot it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
With the catch, it's Whittington. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up to the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Moore will throw. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now the play fake. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oregon! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
It's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football league.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a crease. It's Hankerson. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Hankerson. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Looking for the score. Trying to barrel in. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Touchdown, Oregon State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. He's only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season.
He'll try to take it back. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off-play action on first down. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beaver!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Oregon State! And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Now this offense is back on the field. Moore to the air. Fires it down the seam. He's got it inside the 30. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. And the throw out to the sideline took just a few yards. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top. The last time they had it, Jesse, they'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Here's the pressure. Finds the tight end.
That's a nice catch, and it's a good job staying in bounds. If a quarterback would just give him a little bit more room, maybe have a little bit more space to make a play. Instead, no gain.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Breaks it inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Spins away from the defender. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Got him downfield. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Beavers will call on their punt team. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He rifles one deep down the middle. He's got it! Loose and middle! Touchdown, Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A strike downfield. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Beavers moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Games with...
There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. To the air, it's Murphy. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Whittington. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Bryant. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Moore will throw. Right on the money. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? The play-action fake. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. To throw, it's Murphy. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers.
The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the...
Oh, it's a fumble. Scoops it up, still a live ball. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Beavers want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Escapes the sack. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Beavers will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense is really Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Under fire. Makes a grab right down the middle. Hits the crease. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good. But Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down for this offense. Handoff from the gun. Brings into the open.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Grab near the marker as well. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. On the move, it's Hankerson. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the Beavers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Nestled just inside that right upright. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Buys a little time with his feet. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. Can't just let him pick you apart.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on second down. Got a man. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So the final period starts with a second down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clemens. At the 35, he's open. Lowers those pads. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hatcher. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. to sling it on second down. Finds his man. It's Clemens. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Wide open downfield. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hankerson. It's a fumble on the play. Turning it on. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense putting points on the board. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. And he'll be brought down.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Off play action. The sweet feet buy a little time.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Got it behind the line. It's Walker. Crosses the 45. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Beavers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well. The sticks on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The sure hands, it's Walker. The Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll move the tight end. They just keep firing quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. He fields the punt in his own end zone. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. They are stuck deep in their own territory, and he lets one fly deep. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Davison. He is going nowhere.